Hi everyone, it's Tiffany and I'm back. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about the power of imagination. One of the most powerful minds was Walt Disney. Walt Disney had a thought and he said, I want to create a mouse. Something as simple as a mouse, today known as Mickey Mouse. Okay, so what he did is he had an image. He used his imagination. He put an image to the mouse right here in his mind. And he brought that mouse to life. So one of the things that I want to tell you guys is if you have a creation in your head, nothing is silly. It can be brought to life. The creative minds at Jelly Belly had a thought. I'm sure they were like, no, it's not gonna work. They decided to put grass clippings and vomit and various other flavors in little jelly beans and distribute it to the public. And I'm sure everybody's like, what? That is never gonna work. But today it's known as, I think, Bean Boozled, and it's a prank. And it's souling like it's not funny. So there's no foolish thought. Your imagination is very powerful if you allow it to be. Put an image in your head and bring it to life. Nothing is withheld from you. The Bible said, nothing shall be withheld from you in which you have imagined to do. So that tells me that the mind is very, very, very powerful. So yes, the next question is, well, I've imagined tons of stuff, but I don't see it yet. Okay, so I have 3 daughters, 10, 8, and a little young one, she's 2.5. Okay, so if I decide to give the 10-year-old a car, go ahead, baby, you take the keys and you go ahead and you go for it. And I decided to give the 8-year-old $1,000 and say, have at it. That 10-year-old behind the wheel is not mature enough to handle a big vehicle such as that. And the 8-year-old, she would just go to the candy store and blow it all on candy, you guys. I kid you. So they're not mature enough to handle the responsibility. So what God does is He grows you, He matures you. So what you have imagined to do, when it's presented to you, you're like, oh, I got this, I can handle this. So let me give you another example. A seed. Y'all work with me, my mind works a little different. So say for example, you're a seed. You and your seed buddies are hanging out, y'all in a little bag and y'all chilling. Y'all been seeds all your life. So you and your seed homies are like hanging, y'all chilling, just laying out. And one day somebody decides to come and get a scoop of you guys and say, okay, it's time to change. It's time to do something different. Okay, so they want you to be all excited about this change. So they go ahead and they plant you in darkness. They put you in some soil, they cover you up, and they said, oh, this is gonna be phenomenal. Your life is changing for the better. You're gonna be nourishing other people, and you're gonna be fruitful. This is amazing, you're gonna love this. But yet, you're surrounded in darkness. Your homies that were once like right on top of you are now all scattered out and separated at a distance. And now the shell in which you've had all your life is being broken up. You're being forced to mature and to grow and to spread out into something you've never been before in order to nourish other people, in order to provide for other people, right? So here you are, seed, and now you're starting to grow. But if God gives you too much at one time, it can be detrimental. If a seed has too much water, it can drown out. If a seed has too much sun, it'll burn out, and there will be no use of that. So which was given unto you will be destroyed, and you'll be of no use. That's what your imagination is. If it's given to you all at once, you wouldn't be able to handle it. You're not mature enough and responsible for it. So what God is doing is He's maturing you. He's taking you through this step. In my last video, I did something called break the plate. He's breaking your plate. He's getting things off of you that are of no use to you, and it's being broken. So with that being said, Have your imagination work for you. Keep it in your image. If you want to be a millionaire, see yourself with your bank account overflowing. If you want to have a house, whatever it is that you want. If you want to be something similar to Walt Disney and you want to do theme parks or whatever it is that's in your image maker, nothing is foolish. Embrace it. The thought is being given to you for a reason. So pursue it. Focus on it a little more. Write it down. Draw it. Whatever it's leading you to do, follow that unction. I just want to encourage you guys again. Have an amazing day. And until next time, keep shining. Talk to you guys soon.